What's good, y'all? We back with another video, man. Thank y'all for everything. We got top 10 dark predictions that will prove the world will end in the next 50 years. I ain't like this picture is crazy. But we finna get into the video and see what y'all talking about, man.
Welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. Here are the top 10 dark predictions that prove the world will end in the next 50 years. Here we go. Spoiler alert, we're all doomed. Kicking off our list at number 10, artificial intelligence. This one sounds silly, but we're actually quite close to Ultron in real life. Nice. We have robots that do parkour. You can push these things around and they'll still continue to do their little silly robot walk. Robots are so scary. Now, imagine Siri if she decided to go rogue one day and take over the body of one of these Boston Dynamic parkour robots. Then what? It's game over. I've seen iRobot, okay? I don't want any part of this future. According to CB Insights, where they asked 52 experts, they all agreed that AI will eventually be our downfall. And by that time, it'll be too late. Even the late Stephen Hawking said AI would be impossible to control. Elon Musk, he's been reinforcing how crucial it is right now to regulate AI. We can't regulate technology that we can't predict. Elon Musk. Number 9. Apophis. Yeah, we thought the world was gonna end.
Did y'all see that one video thing where what these two robots that created their own language, they'll communicate with each other? I think they shut them down though. That was crazy when I seen that. So I was like, oh.
2012
no more
and the
AI
Mayan calendar tipped us off. Thank you for that. But luckily nothing happened. They even made a movie about it. John Cusack got a paycheck all for nothing. All because of the Mayan calendar. Well, we might be seeing another disaster movie in 8 years with the asteroid Apophis coming close. It's in the category of potentially hazardous asteroids. And on April 13th, 2029, it's gonna barely miss Earth in its passing. And around 2 billion people will be able to witness the possible end with their naked eye. Yeah, it's that close. An asteroid might hit us on Friday the 13th in 2029. Scientists were actually unsure about if this thing would hit or not, and even to this day, Earth's gravitational pull may influence this near miss. So it might actually hit us. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Number 8, Yellowstone National Park. Nothing like a big old volcano to shake up your day. Sweet. The super volcano rumbling under Yellowstone National Park could wipe out millions any second. It's exploded 3 times in the past. Once 2 million years ago, once 1 million years ago, and then once 664,000 years ago. And the next one, well, could happen as soon as you click like and subscribe. Yeah, could happen right now. Back in 2014, a team of researchers laid out what an erupting Yellowstone would actually look like in real life. And it's horrifying. It's massive. Entire states would be gone just like that. Hot magma would rain down as far as San Francisco, so it'd be Pompeii all over again. And on top of all that chaos, volcanic ash would cover most of our sunlight. So bye-bye crops and tan lines. It would be a dark and cold world for a little while. They of course had a Yellowstone scene in the movie 2012, the classic John Cusack one I just mentioned. And while cinematic, I guess, it would be a lot louder and way faster, okay? Number 7. True Way. There is a UFO religion from Taiwan that predicted the end of the world. True Way religion mixes Christianity, Buddhism, Taiwanese folk religion, and UFO conspiracy theories all balled into one to create its way of belief. And their leader, Han Ming Chen, believed that the end of the world was near. He preached that God himself would appear on US national television, on channel 18, very specific, on March 25th, 1988, all to announce that he would be returning to Earth in the following week. The following year, he preached that millions of devil spirits, as well as massive floodings, would result in the mass extinction of the human population. It sounded pretty alarming, of course, but Han Ming Chen had a plan to save those who followed him and his beliefs. He told his followers that to save themselves from this horrible fate, they could pay to board a spacecraft disguised as a cloud that would then be sent to rescue them. Number 6. Harold Camping. Harold here was obsessed with trying to predict the end of the world. He publicly predicted the end of the world at least 12 times, and he even published a book in 1992 titled 1994, where of course he predicted that the world would end sometime around that year. Now, seeing as I was born that year, I'd say we're all good 27 years later. He based his predictions on biblical numerology, but it wasn't exactly accurate. His most high-profile prediction of the end of the world was May 21st, 2011, exactly 7,000 years after the biblical flood. But when that day passed and everything was, still not submerged in seawater, he readjusted his prediction, saying that his math was actually off and the world would actually end on October 21st, 2011. 9/11 instead. Number 5, sun gamma bursts. Our sun is hot. She's bumping. She's keeping us alive, getting us, well, certainly not me. Still pale in August, but she's helping out some of us. The northern lights are a fun result from cosmic activity, but can we handle any more than that beauty? When we look at extinction level events like, say, a meteor hitting a planet, we can bounce back from that, right? Not dinosaurs, but humans, sure, we have a fighting chance. When it comes to gamma rays hitting the planet, that's kind of it, guys. Not gonna lie to you. Unless you're the Incredible Hulk and you soak it all up, you're not gonna have a pleasant go. Gamma rays happen when stars explode in distant galaxies. Light and energy then shoots out, along with radio waves, neutrinos, and gamma rays, just a cosmic confetti of all shapes and sizes, and all that good space stuff travels light years through space, and if they were to hit Earth, our ozone would just be toast forever. We would be engulfed in a chemical smog. Number 4, passing asteroids. On August 16th, 2020, a small asteroid shot past our planet, barely 3,000 kilometers above Earth's surface. That's really close. God, how did we not hear about this more? We may not even see it coming either. That's the scary thing. This August asteroid was only discovered a few hours after it made its close call to Earth. So even if it did hit Earth, we wouldn't even, there'd be no tip-off. We would just all of a sudden not exist. So that's probably ideally the best way to go. I don't know. Number 3, Millerism. Religious leader William Miller started preaching in 1831 that the world was going to end. According to him, the end times would come within the second coming of Christ and that he would return in 1843. This prediction led Miller to gaining 100,000 followers, in real life of course, and they believed that in the end, they too would be carried off to heaven with William Miller. Nice, just how we want to go. Obviously, the world didn't actually end in 1843. Miller recalculated, and instead, he then predicted that the end of the world and Jesus' second coming would happen the following year, in 1844. Documents were found on one of Miller's followers who wrote about his experience waiting for the predicted events to unfold, and he seemed a little upset that nothing happened. It's kind of funny to look back on. The follower, a man named Henry Emmons, wrote, and I quote, "I waited all Tuesday, and dear Jesus did not come. I lay prostrate for 2 days without any panic, sick with disappointment," end quote. Number 2, a great fire. Back in the 1600s, London saw quite the blaze, and it was predicted long before, as are most of these catastrophic events. The Great Fire of 1666. Nice, 666, devil, nice, hit that subscribe button. In the Bible, it references the number 666 as the number of the beast, living in the depths below. So many Christians in Europe at the time, back in the 1600s, believed that the world was going to end in 1666. It's kind of like our version of the Mayan calendar debacle in 2012. Thing is, the Great Fire actually happened that year. Yeah, September 2nd and September 5th, the blaze destroyed the city, including 87 churches and 13,000 homes. Many saw this as the prophecy of the end of the world coming true, but on the bright side of all this, pun not intended, with all the property damage, the death toll for this Great Fire was relatively low. Only 10 people died, which is actually insane when you think about it. And finally, number 1, the Great Flood. This one is most likely how we will meet our collective demise. Here we go. Hope you got your water wings. Back in 1500s, German mathematician and astrologer Johann Stauffler predicted that a great flood would cover the world and result, of course, in the death of humanity and all of our loved ones as we know it. He even pinpointed a date, February 25th, 1524. This was when all the planets would be aligned under Pisces, which was a water sign, so you obviously see where I'm heading with this one. Soon after he made this prediction, hundreds of pamphlets were spread around warning of this great flood, and as you can imagine, this caused immediate panic. A German nobleman believed this, maybe a little too much, and he gathered all of his resources to build a 3-story ark. He went full-on Noah for this doomsday prediction. He had a 3-story ark built, and in the end though, when the day of February 25th, 1524 arrived, it rained. And that's about it. Yeah, it was a light one at most. No flooding going on here. I'm Taylor McWaters. Those are the top 10 dark...
Bro, imagine trying to predict the world going to end and that junk don't happen, bro. Then you got all these people who been following you. They probably looking at you like, and you don't know what to say. You done gather 100,000 people the whole time saying somebody gonna come at, like, bro. It's not crazy, bro. I hope you got like the video, bro. These nigga hell, bro. And then, man, it's not crazy. Until next time, bro. Alright, man. Wait. I might read the comments. Let me see. Nah, I ain't gonna read the comments. See y'all next time.